Dickie's Diary 101. G'day, friends, followers and fans. As a red-blooded, God-fearing man, I like to spend some of my spare time pursuing spiritual endeavours, playing golf, drinking Johnny Walker Blue Label, and enjoying a relaxing massage at Penny's Adult Relaxation Emporium, and occasionally reading the Bible as well. When I say reading, I do of course mean spare it a glance as I walk past it, sat crushed there between many other books, unread for years, blowing dust off the top as I saunter by, housework nailed. I much prefer the Old Testament, if I'm honest, because it seems to reflect my seismic personality and my extreme outlook on life. I find it hard to believe in a God that is caring, benevolent father figure who looks after us all in order to protect. Consequently, I have no problem believing God to be an all fire and brimstone, judging our sins and meting out deity justice like some kind of Judge Dredd in the clouds. If I find out eventually that this is not true, I will be sorely disappointed, especially since Scott Morrison will have gotten clean away with his misdeeds. Maybe it has something to do with my upbringing and environment. Having been brought up in East Seacliff, it seems perfectly normal to me to be the witness of unbridled sin in all its gory and uncivilized manifestations. A random stroll down East Seacliff High Street on a Saturday night would certainly convince you of the existence of Sodom and Gomorrah, and you would be forgiven for thinking it would have been better if some of the people there had all been drowned at birth, in a great flood. Gene pool improved. And let's face it, Australia as a country is so Old Testament. If the cap fits, wear it, Australia. We are such a colossal piece of land down here below the equator, so varied with our arid outback deserts, our lush, sodden, tropical paradises, and frozen mountainous peaks. The place has a totally biblical feel about it, that's for sure. And the plagues, don't mention the plagues, we've had them all. Kangaroos, rabbits, toads, feral cats, crowded house, to name but a few. Just recently, we have had some terrible flooding through the centre and east coast regions. They have certainly copped a bucket load. In some places they have had day after day of 10 centimetres or more. Put that in your pipe and smoke it, Noah. Even his ark would have had trouble dealing with that amount of water, I can tell you. It is almost as if God had some terrible scheme in mind for Australia and its citizens. Just look at all the dangerous and poisonous creatures that abide here. Forget about Romans invading and conquering. What are you going to do when you get cornered by a redback in the garage? And just like in the life and times of Jesus, we too are critical of the rich, the powerful, the political elites, the banksters, and don't forget umpires. We love to get stuck into them whenever we have something to grumble about. Although I try my best to be dispassionate and reasonable in my outlook. Let he who is without sin cast the first boomerang. It's an old family motto. Ciao.